Are we live? Are we live? Fernando, are we live?
I think we are.
Eso es todo, man. What's going on? How you doing, Fernando?
I'm feeling excited. I think today is the day that Mexico beats the United States after what? 3 games without being able to win? What do you
Yeah,
think?
por la calle de la amargura la selección. But hey, it should be a good game, Fernando. Todavía te quedan uñas. Are you, what's going on?
Pues ya me acabé la de las manos izquierda, güey. Ahora falta la de la derecha.
All right, well, anyways, welcome everybody. Este es el Puro Pinche Watch Party de El Tri Online. And a mí, ahora sí que nos tienen solamente aquí a nosotros, se van a deleitar de mi presencia. Y también tenemos a Fernando, ¿verdad? Pero no se agüiten, no lloren. Si Fernando dice algo que pues no les agrade, díganos en los comentarios. No es cierto, Fernando, no es
igual
cierto.
Nosotros vamos a estar más entretenidos que el juego.
Claro, well, Fernando, it's been a tough road for Mexico, man. I mean, U.S. it's not any better, if I want to put it that way, but they're struggling, man. It hasn't been like a completely hasn't been like a domination that they used to have, What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I hear a lot of people say this is the golden team of the United States. This is a team that's gonna make it far. But yet again, they have the same amount of points as Mexico does, and we're complaining about Mexico. So both teams are not doing great. Hopefully, if they make it to the World Cup, both teams can get their crap together and give us a good World Cup.
Well, partido crucial para el Tata Martino. It should be a game where Tata Martino should really be thinking about considering his supuesto, ¿verdad? If the Mexican team, if they lose, man, I think Tata Martino should go. What do you think?
I definitely think he should. If they lose, he should be out. But I don't know where I heard it, or I don't know if it was a rumor. But I heard that even if they lose, Tata Martino is gonna stay.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't necessarily agree with that. Well, like I said, it's tough. It's tough, right? For La Fanaticada, they just had enough of him, and I don't know what La Directiva is thinking, dude.
I mean, this is something that you've mentioned before. Trust the process. And you talked about it with El Vasco Aguirre saying that, hey, he got kicked out too soon. There's a whole process. And it's the same thing with La Selección. I personally don't think that El Tata has shown any progress throughout his process to make us think that he has something in mind. Because he hasn't gotten any better since Nations League back in May. So I don't see no process. I think Tata should be out. Although it is a little too late to bring in a new coach and start a whole new process.
It's never too late, man. It's never too late. If something's not working out, I think it's never too late to fix it. It would be too late if you're in the World Cup and then you're like, what do I do now, right? But they have to acknowledge that that there's nothing else that Tata Martino can do, and they should just, if they lose tonight, I said they should just say, listen, all right, put somebody else on that seat. I'm pretty sure that if they call any other coach in a heartbeat, they will go and join the team.
Would you be okay if Piojo came back?
Of course, I like Piojo. Look what he's doing with Tigres, man.
Yeah, he's a good coach.
So believe me, I would be down with Piojo taking again que sea El Salvador una vez más con con la selección mexicana. Well, the game already started, Fernando, and from the get-go, U.S. already had a couple of approaches, and apenas llegamos a 5 minutos, man.
¿Estás sudando?
No, yo no, tranquilo. Yo como si nada. Yo lo dije. No espero mucho de este partido. I think they're gonna end up tying.
What's the score then? Tying how much?
I think it's a 1-1. 1-1 tonight.
Okay.
What do you think?
I like being wild and taking wild guesses, so I think Mexico's gonna win 3-1. Le van a meter 3 goles a Estados Unidos. I mean, it's el Azteca. I don't expect anything less than that.
Well, keep dreaming, my friend. If they manage to get that going, I'll be surprised to be honest with you. But I
don't think they scored 3 goals in any of the games of the eliminatorias, have they?
Well, let's go and see if let's ask the producer if he has Mexico's last games to see if we find it right there. Hold on, producer, do we have any the last few games for Mexico or anything like that?
I'm trying to think of a game that they might have scored more than 2 goals or like 3 or more, and I don't think they have.
All right, let me check that. I'll get back to you on that one.
I do not, but I can work on something.
All right, well, we're gonna get the producer working on that. You just heard them. So, and
so do you see any surprises on the lineups, or at least the Mexico lineup?
No, not really. I mean, like I've been saying this, Fernando. That's all they have, man. That's all they have. I mean, there's not much more to pick from.
I do like the fact that Johan Vasquez is starting. In the last eliminatoria, I don't think he started at all. He didn't even.
I don't even think he played.
Yeah, he didn't get any minutes. So seeing him right now makes me trust the defense a little more. Makes it a little more solid, in my opinion. Not because the others were bad. They're just a little older, you know. And Johan's right now playing great in Italy. You know, he has the whole career ahead of him. So I think that's the right choice.
Yes. So let's remind everybody, Fernando, that if they want to send their comments and interact with us throughout this this live, this Puro Pinche watch party, send them over. Si se la quieren rayar a Fernando, adelante. No es cierto, Fernando, no es cierto. Tú sabes que te queremos aquí en el Trio Online. Well, Fernando, 5 minutos. Do you see anything that you were expecting?
Well, I kind of expected it to start slow. Right now, the U.S. I guess is controlling the game a little more. I'm hoping this is gonna go away within 10 minutes. I hope Mexico kind of takes control of the whole situation past 10 minutes. And I'll go ahead and predict the goal before the 20th minute.
Wow, look at you, man! They're already a minute. What? 6, 7? What is this?
6 minutes.
And you're and you're predicting a goal before the 20th. All right.
You don't think so? You don't think it's possible?
Right. I don't know. I think it's gonna be 0-0 by the end of the first half, but a ver quién le atina.
Do you think the few injuries that the United States has is gonna affect Mexico, or is gonna affect the United States and can benefit Mexico in some way?
Well, it could. I mean, there is players. Especially ¿quién era? McKinney, el que no está.
McKinney, and then there's Best, the one that plays in Barcelona.
I think McKinney, I think is probably the one that I think that they're gonna feel the more, with his absence.
Yeah.
I think he was a player that was doing great things, and but I think está parejo, está parejo. I don't see a lot of advantages that, if you want to call it that way. And what do you think about H, man? Talk to me, because I just had enough with that Chacha, man. I think he's done. He has all of that he could with la selección, and it's time to open the doors for somebody else.
Well, the few games that I've watched him play with Atletico, because he starts in at least in the Champions League, he's a starter, and he does a good job. He did a pretty good job in the second leg when they beat Manchester United, and it just has me wondering why they're so desperate to let him go and not keep him for another season. He's not that bad. However, in Mexico, for some reason, he's not playing how he plays in Atletico. I don't know if it's because he doesn't have the same teammates that's around him, or maybe no se acomoda al formato de Tata. I don't know what it is, but it seems like they're two different people. But the Atletico HH, I do like. I really do like. This one, well, not so much.
All right, that's fair enough. Hey, and by the way, since Mexico only scored 3 goals in one game during this qualifying, and it was against Honduras, and you know why, right? Honduras got red card. They were playing with with one player less, so they had an advantage. Mexico had an advantage. So
well, let's hope
after that, they haven't scored a goal. And Honduras, man, es una. Ahora sí que they're just like losing. I don't think they have won a game yet. Have they? Let's see. Let me check Honduras. Honduras. No. It's 3. They only tied 3 games and they lost 9 so far. So and they're losing right now. As a matter of fact, including tonight's match, they're already losing. They're losing to Panama.
Panama.
So look at that.
Well,
this is like live. This is a live show, so we're giving you live results right now as well. 0-0. It's Canada, I believe, Costa Rica. 0-0 U.S. Mexico, and Panama está liderando el partido contra Honduras, and that brings Panama to the to 20 points, man. 20 points se acerca. If everything ends like the way it is right now, it's Canada 26 points, U.S. 22, Mexico 22, Panama 20 points, man. Costa Rica would remain in 17 if that ends the game. Their game ends the same way it is right now. Se cierra, eh? Se cierra. The gap keeps closing.
What makes me feel a little better is the fact that Panama and the United States are going to play against each other, right? So either they tie or one of them has to lose. And if Mexico manages to beat El Salvador and Honduras, which I think they will, then they have a clear path to second place. Hopefully first if Canada slips, along this weekend.
But Fernando, what did I tell you on the chat, man? When we were earlier, we were chatting. If Mexico goes to the World Cup, they are gonna take only a ride from Canada and US, man. Because now you're waiting on those results. You're waiting on US and Canada to defeat Costa Rica and Panama. It's like,
well, I mean, see, if Mexico wins today, then they don't depend on anybody.
Well, that's what I said. We have to wait until the game is over. But the way the US has been just dominating that series between US and Mexico is like, there's not much. I know they're playing at home, but remember, Fernando, Mexico hasn't been doing good things in El Azteca anymore. They've lost that. They have lost that grandeza que ellos tenían, right? En casa. Now it's like anybody comes to the Azteca, les faltan el respeto, man. That's what
do you think it's El Azteca, or do you think it's the team?
Is it
because if Mexico ends up playing,
you cannot blame El Azteca, man. El Azteca is no juega El Azteca.
Well, I mean, So it's anyway. It doesn't matter. Anywhere, wherever Mexico
who's-
goes and plays, they're
But
gonna.
you know who's blaming El Azteca? Guardado, HH. They're blaming Azteca. They're like, oh, you guys don't. The fans don't do what they're supposed to. When we go to other countries, they make us feel like they are at home, and we don't feel at home. I'm like, come on, man. You basically bashing on your own fans. That's not good. I mean, if you want the Azteca to react right to the way you want them, then give them a reason. Play better, win the games. At least give them a good espectáculo, man. It's not happening. La selección is just no han hecho un buen papel ya por mucho tiempo. It's been years since they haven't dominated. It's been years since they haven't dominated en el Azteca. Y mira, ahí sigue llegando a Estados Unidos, ¿ya ves? They keep on approaching.
I feel like before they would dominate anywhere in the Azteca and any other country for that matter. It's just the fact that teams are getting better nowadays.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's by the amount of money that la selección mexicana generates and the amount of money that other selecciones have, it shouldn't be like that. It should be a bigger margin. They should be investing in this team and to get better. It's not happening. It's I don't know, man. There's a lot of arguments when it comes to el tri.
See, but that's the thing. So we talk about budget, we talk about money, but how much can you blame that if if Tata Martino is just gonna end up calling the same old folks,
Yeah.
Well, like, what good does it do if we send a lot of youngsters, which we don't, or Mexico doesn't, but if they did send a lot of young people to Europe, what's the use if Tata's still gonna call up the same people that have been there since 2010?
Well, that's the thing, though. But if you have more people in Europe that have the talent and they're consistent when it comes to playing, it should get better. But the thing of it is that every person that goes to Europa, they don't end up getting any playing time. They're like bench warmers,
Yeah, I think that's the reason why he didn't call Orbelin.
Well, has he played at all?
Like 3 minutes every game.
Exactly, man. How could you call a bench warmer? Although he does like to do that. By bringing Lainez and
is Lainez
HH
this time around?
Vamos a ver, producer. Do we have the
I can't remember if he called the Lainez
list of seleccionados por ahí? Oh, I can get it right now. Let's see. I don't think he.
Yeah, well, he's not having a good time in Betis anyway.
No, and it's time to move on. I think he should really consider that. I mean,
yeah, but what do you mean move on? When you say move
go to
on,
a different team.
To come back to Mexico,
go to a different
MLS?
team. No, go to a different team.
But he should stay in Europe, right? You agree with that?
He's young enough. He should. He's young enough. Let's see. In the bench, we have Talavera, Israel Reyes, Julián Araujo, Luis Romo, Alexis Vega, Diego Lainez, there he is. Rodolfo Cota, Eric Gutiérrez, Héctor Moreno, Uriel Antuna, Henry Martin, and Jesus Gallardo are in la banca.
Then that's the thing. So you have players that are starters like Gutierrez, and he's in the bench. So sometimes I don't understand Tata's logic.
Eric Gutierrez del PSV?
Yeah. Or if he's not a starter, at least he plays a decent amount of time. He has a lot of minutes.
He is very consistent with his team so far.
Right, so I don't know why Tata would even consider putting him on the bench.
Hey, man. Tata Martino does a lot of things that are not necessarily logical, exactly. So, but hey, I mean, let's remind everyone. Just send us your comments. Share this live with your friends. I mean, tell them to come and join us. And if you guys want to interact, you send us your comments. We'll read them live. Tell us that we're crazy.
Nada más tú, güey.
Well, okay. I'm crazy. I'm not. No lo voy a negar. You know. Well, está siendo un juego trabado, mi Fernando. What can you save, or what can you what do you think is, what can you like tell us that es algo sobresaliente del partido?
Nothing. I think just us. The thing is that the almost 20 minutes that I've seen Mexico play right now is the same way that they've been playing todas las eliminatorias. I was hoping maybe Tata would change it up a bit, but with these first 20 minutes, I can tell you that it's gonna be a tough next 3 games. I don't know what you think, man.
Hey, I told you, but you're still a believer. You're a dreamer.
I am.
It's like,
Si no,
I don't know.
si no confío en la selección, ¿quién más va a confiar en ellos? Tú no lo haces. Alguien lo tiene que hacer.
Listen, man, I'm just realistic, all right? What can I tell you? I mean, I'm not gonna go nuts for these guys when they're just not showing us that they're not giving us anything to either to brag about them or to
Is this gonna be the type of soccer we're gonna see in the World Cup?
Oh no, the type of soccer we're gonna see good soccer in the World Cup.
Well, from Mexico, I know.
Oh wait! You're saying? Oh, I don't know about Mexico. I don't know if they're going.
They're gonna go. They're gonna be.
No, that we're gonna see great soccer in the World Cup. Yeah, and tell you what, I mean, they might be joining Italia.
No, they're not. And well, let's talk about. This game's a little too boring. Let's talk about the Italy game. Did you watch it?
I did not. I just saw the result. I've been working too much, man, and all of a sudden I see Italy's out. I'm like, are you kidding me? You saw the game, right?
I watched the game. Yeah.
All right. Well, tell us something about the Italy game. A ver. Tell me. Yo me lo perdí. So tell me all about it. So I mean, it was 0-0, right?
I thought Italia was gonna destrozar a Macedonia because they were controlling the whole game. They had so many opportunities, and I thought they were gonna score at least 3 goals, but they just don't. I think they're like Mexico, where they don't create that many clear opportunities, and then the only one that Macedonia had, they scored it. I think in the summary, only 4 shots on goal. Macedonia only had 4 shots on goal, and they scored 1 of them.
Yeah, mira, saludos a Arturo García. He's watching us through Facebook Live. Dice, vamos México, dice. Ahí salió la porra mexicana.
Ya ves, hay confianza, super. Nada más es cosa de transmitirla a los jugadores. You're the one that's holding them back.
No, man. Hey, believe me. I want them to win. But again, at the same time, I'm not gonna put my hopes up because I just had enough decepción. Me decepcionan los chavos. All right.
Same
Well,
here.
So 3 players. There's Aronson and Turner. and McKinney. Actually, four. They have four guys.
Were they all starters? Because
I-
our very talented from Mori also got hurt. So
¿Quién?
we're down a player as well.
Are we?
Yeah, no tenemos al goleador.
Talk about it. Oh, Chicharito, you're talking about. Okay, yeah, you're right. Oh, you're definitely right.
Creo que le
man.
pusieron mucha presión a Funes Mori para que pudiera.
Hey, man, Funes Mori is done. I told you a long time ago. He just, his peak was like 5 years ago, and that's where it should have been good to. It should have been nice to have him on la selección, but nada de nada. Mira, saludos, saludos a. Let me send some, shout outs, man. Saludos a Edgar Bolaños. How the game so far? Nos dice, y pues el partido ahorita 0-0, ¿eh? There's still 0-0. Estados Unidos está aproximando. They're getting close to the Mexican goal. And so we're seeing, we've seen la presión de la selección mexicana. There's a lot of pressure on the Mexican team. They're creating like fouls that they shouldn't really be doing close to the el área, and they're giving them opportunities. They're giving them free kicks, and we know how that's one area where la selección mexicana hurts all the time, and el balón parado, So they gotta watch that. Because that's what I've been seeing a little bit. So tell la fanaticada. Mira, Luis Sánchez dice también mal la defensa de México. Ahí está. He's affirming what I've been saying. Cuéntale más a mi querido Edgar Bolaños, mi Fernando.
Well, right now, actually, I did see a center. I saw a cross. If I'm not mistaken, it was from Jorge Sanchez. I might be wrong, though. It was a very bad center. I don't know if you saw it.
Well, yeah, it was an approach, but
no, I do want to ask everybody. I want to ask everybody, and I also would want to ask you, when it comes to crosses, do you think Mozo should be called out to the selección?
Hey, I think he deserves a call up. Yeah, he deserves a chance. And tarjeta amarilla para ¿quién fue? What is it? ¿Cómo se llama este chavo de Estados Unidos? Pues a dura entrada. Oh yeah, that was a rough una jugada muy ruda. Así que para el número 2 de Estados Unidos. Anyways, what was I saying?
Pero bueno, ya pasaron mis 20 minutos. Hopefully from now,
you gotta pay the vet.
Hopefully from now on se ponga mejor el juego. I think it's starting to agarrar ritmo. What do you think, Super?
No, man, I haven't seen anything so far. I told you the first half is gonna end 0-0. That was my prediction. I mean, still now we're minute 26, right? What minute are we? Yeah, 26th minute, and it's just we haven't seen not too many shots on goal. We only have 2-on-2, and only one shot on target by Mexico, 2 by US. The possession, it says that Mexico has 61% possession, but I haven't noticed that. So, hey. E igual en las amarillas están una para México, una para Estados Unidos.
¿No son dos para Estados Unidos?
No, it's 1-1 so far. That's what I have.
It's 2, no?
No, it's 1-1 so far. And but anyways, there's Chucky.
Yeah,
Oh, no, it was not Chucky, it was Tecatito.
I know. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to mention, man. Tecatito is not at his best anymore either. And he's not old. He's not an old player. I mean, he's not young either. But.
No, se le fue el balón como Parecía raqueta este muchacho.
Esa recepción yo no la puedo hacer, güey.
No, hombre.
Tengo
no,
mi barriga chelera. Y aún así yo hubiera metido ese gol.
Oh, man. Well, Fernando, no hay nada que celebrar hasta ahorita, man. Ni siquiera dan ganas de echarse una chela ni nada. It's boring, man.
Por eso, igual con unas chelas ya no está tan aburrido.
Yo creo que me duermo.
Soy por eso, ahí andas tomando agua.
No. Ya me retiré de ese vicio, Fernando.
Tómate una Cruz Light, es como si fuera agua.
Ya viste, mira, aquí la fanaticada dice, Tecatito, no manches, nos dice Luis Sánchez. Hey, they're also like not happy with the way these things are going. Luis Sánchez otra vez. Edgar Bolaños 2-1. Hey, he gave us his prediction 2-1 for. But Edgar, who do you think is gonna take it though? You only put 2-1. Is it Mexico or is it U.S.? Tell us who
pues
is
México, es obvio.
I don't know, man. I don't know. He didn't specify. And yeah, and Luis Sanchez, he can't miss those, man. Those.
Es que, a ver, súper.
Tecatito.
¿Alguna vez jugaste fútbol?
Por favor, mi chavo, si
¿Qué es lo primero que te enseñan?
Superestrella de.
Bueno, entonces, ¿qué es lo primero que te enseñan? ¿Cómo recibir un balón?
Como raqueta. So he got it right.
¿Cómo puede ser que Tecatito no pueda ni siquiera recibir un balón a gusto cuando tenía bastante tiempo? Es lo básico.
Mira, dice Edgar Bolaños, he meant the yellow cards.
A ver, te estoy diciendo super.
2-1 for the yellow cards. I thought he was giving us his predictions. Oh, man. Well, guys, send us your predictions. Maybe, everybody that's watching, send us your predictions. We want to know what you think, how this game is going to end.
Bueno, por lo menos.
We're close to minute 30th, and roscas. That's what we got right now, so.
Mira, something else I do want to mention is in the first 30 minutes, El Tata has been yelling and walking around. Y creo que es la primera vez que lo veo hacer eso.
He only waited, what, 3 years to do that?
Yeah. Every time he would just be sitting in the bench and just standing.
And we got an update on the eliminatorias. Honduras empata el partido. They're tied their game 1-1. Panamá 1, Honduras 1.
Bueno, pues esto le conviene a México y a Estados Unidos.
Claro, les conviene a los dos. Les alivia un poquito la presión. So,
ahora resulta que Honduras le va a hacer el favor a Estados Unidos y a México.
¿Verdad? Mira, nos dice Luis Sánchez, Texas Tech versus Duke is more exciting. el chavo aquí está viendo que es el básquetbol, ¿no?
Sí, el March Madness, creo.
March Madness. And then I want to see goals, dice Edgar Bolaños. If Mexico loses, is Tata done? Well, that's the question that we started with over here. Esta transmisión. I wanna think that they are gonna se van a subir, a apretarlos y decir, vámonos, Tata, you're done, man. I wanna see that si tienen pantalones de verdad esta administración, that they just go, tell them you're done. Bring in the next guy. I'm pretty sure they call El Piojo. He'll be down for it. I mean, I think a lot of coaches would be honored to be coaching la selección mexicana. And at this point, I mean, anybody is better than this guy that is just muy terco.
I just don't think que tienen pantalones de verdad. If that's what you're saying.
Mira, dice, it shouldn't be the whole team out of it. Out if they lose. Well, hey, that's the thing though. I agree that the team is part of the issue, right? But who brings all of these players? El técnico, el coach se quiere morir con la suya, se aferra a un grupo de jugadores. These guys some of these guys control the way that things are run in la selección. And he allows it to happen. I mean, where is that Tata Martino that he came in and he said that he was gonna be strict. Only the people that deserve to be there were gonna be there. It's gone. I mean, it's like, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy. Talk to me, Fernando. What do you think?
Well, you said it before in some podcast, and if El Tata Martino could not have a successful time in Barcelona, what makes you think he's gonna do it here? You know,
Exactly.
and as much as we can't blame the players. Well, I mean, yes, we can't blame the players because they're at fault a little bit. But you know, then you would have to be blaming the good players that play in Barcelona. When in reality, el Tata Martino just, even si le arman un equipo muy bueno, he'll still find a way to mess it up.
Oh man,
That's just my opinion. I don't know. You do agree, right? That, well, I guess you do agree that the players are a little at fault, but
well, we posted a picture in El Tri Online in our social media platforms over there. Por favor, go and follow us. We're all over the place. You can find us in Instagram and Twitter and Twitch. We're in YouTube. We're Facebook. Everywhere, man. Anyways, we posted a picture where Tata Martino said, tomorrow's game is basically worth a World Cup. Hey, ¿cómo ves sus palabras de Tata Martino?
well, I don't know why he felt the need to say that. I think we all knew that.
It's the
I
pressure.
don't know. That just makes me feel like he just realized that, you know, that he's barely realizing how important this is.
It's the pressure that he has. Hey, le están temblando las piernitas al Tata Martino. It's just been, you know. And mira, aquí dice la banda, Luis Sánchez está bien activo con nosotros aquí. Luis, another foul with the Mexican defense. Yep, no manches, definitely. Oh, man. Y luego estaba diciendo Memo Ochoa, que salvada. Hey, that was definitely a great save by Memo Ochoa. Y luego dice, no hay media, Mexico's playing horrible. Yeah, hey, we agree with you, man. We agree with everything you're saying. We're seeing the same game. But you know what? You cannot let this guy cross the ball that way, man. You know, I know Memo Ochoa's, save was awesome, but you cannot. Se están paseando por su casa, se están metiendo hasta la cocina. ¿Qué pasa con estos muchachos, man? They're just not. Que le metan productos de gallina ahí. They have to. Esta defensa is just horrible, man. I almost won el pinche al morro de regreso, man. ¿Cómo se llama? El de Toronto.
No empieces, Salcedo.
Salcedo, man. I almost won Salcedo back because pongan al pollo briseño ahí, man. At least he would.
No.
At least we were getting un espectáculo con el pollo briseño ahí gritando, ahí celebrando las barridas.
Rebanando piernas como la de
que le llamaran, exactamente, llamen al carnicero, the butcher. They should have brought the butcher in there.
No, creo que estamos mejor así, super. No sabes lo que dice.
No heart, dice. ¿Ya viste? No heart, dice Luis Sánchez. Oh, man. So.
Te digo, see, one thing that I'm surprised about is how much I miss el profe Osorio.
No, man!
I know, exactly.
No, Fernando, por favor.
That's exactly why I'm surprised, because I never thought I'd miss him.
Oh, my God,
Fernando. I wanted him out. And the Tata's making me miss him.
Hey, and just parece que nuestro productor se le fue ahí el reloj, ya empezó otra vez el partido. Can we do that? Can we start the game over again? Because I don't like what I've been seeing. I don't like what I've been seeing. let's, a ver, producer, can you restart the game? Can you call to el Estadio Azteca and say, hey, time out. Let's restart. Can we restart the clock? Oh, man.
If only it was that easy, man. No, y si de eso se trata, que empiecen otra vez las eliminatorias. We start everything from the beginning.
Fernando, but I don't know how you can come into this show and say that you miss Osorio, man. That it's almost like oh shoot, what happened there? Talk to us, Fernando. What happened with la falta que pasó ahí con este?
No sé, me distrajiste, super. Estaba poniendo atención a lo que decías de Osorio. Entonces,
oh man.
Entonces estás bien con el Tata.
No,
Entonces,
but I'm not gonna come here and say I miss Osorio. That's like it's like, what world are you living in, Fernando?
In the world that's run by Tata, man. That's the problem. Like I said, I didn't think I miss him because I did not like the way he coached. But hey, I mean, he was better than Tata. I'll give him that.
Oh man. Well, 2 yellow cards for
3 yellow cards, man.
Listen, I'm not seeing the other yellow card. Who else got a yellow card? I only have Robinson and Yedlin.
Y el de ahorita que acaba de suceder.
Who was this?
Let's see.
I thought it was Robinson that got the other yellow card. Just now.
Really? No.
Ya viste, damn it, Chucky, dice. Hey man, Chucky, Tecatito.
It's just... where I don't know how to pronounce his name. Number 21.
Number 21 has a yellow card.
Yeah.
I missed that one. When did that one happen?
You even asked me right now to talk to you about the falta.
My bad. Yeah, that's the one. You're right. So
and
that's
then
3 yellows.
Edson Alvarez for Mexico.
So 3 yellows and Alvarez, yeah. So, hey, it's a rough game. Y mira, a ver qué dice. Damn it, Chucky. Bolaños dice 3. Wea, there he is. We got nuestro compañero Luis Sánchez ahí diciéndonos, updating us on this, el minuto a minuto. And yeah, he got the first, yeah. All right. Well, anyways, Fernando, going back to your secretly crush on Osorio.
¿No lo extrañas ahí, hincado, escribiendo en su cuadernito?
Ese señor se puede quedar, por donde vino. As a matter of fact, if I could go back on time and not make Osorio never happen, I would.
Hey, le ganó a Alemania.
Por favor. Alemania, no, él no le ganó a Alemania. Alemania perdió contra México.
Siempre
perdió contra everybody else. Oh,
siempre buscando.
It was the worst Germany in a World Cup. Worst Germany in history. Everybody beat Germany.
Pero sigue siendo Germany.
Yeah, but you cannot judge them by that one game. I mean, what happened after? They lost to Suecia.
And they beat Korea.
Yeah, but dude, the most important game that they had, and they didn't do crap.
But the thing is that Osorio did the same thing any other coach has done.
Mira, when it was time to make rotations, he didn't do them. What the heck? That's what he got criticized for doing every single game.
Nos estamos quejando del Tata que siempre pone a los mismos, pero también nos quejamos de Osorio que los cambiaba.
No. But this is different, dude. If something is not working, you have to be able to acknowledge it and try to do something to to fix it. This guy, I mean, look at this. We're almost into the first half. My prediction is I think it's gonna be accurate. 0-0 at the end of the first half, unless something crazy happens in the next 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and I don't know, man. Mira, vamos a ver qué dice Edgar Bolaños aquí. At work, lucky they have it in the break room. There you go. Lo bueno que está viendo el partido. Came down for a 10 or longer.
Wait, he's working?
I think he's working, man.
And he's been on his 10 for the past 43 minutes.
Hey, you don't have to call him out, man. He's working.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm not calling him out. I just think that's pretty badass.
You have to do what you have to do. He has to, tiene que ponerle empeño a su trabajo así.
Pero ya ves, mira, se sacrifica para ver el partido y tú aquí criticando a los jugadores.
Dude, believe me, ask him. He's probably not happy with what he's seeing. Well, anyways.
¿Sabes? Ahorita llega una chilena de Jiménez.
Pues ya nos pasó, ¿no? Ya pasó la chilena.
Ahorita la mete.
Fernando, you still, that's what Jimenez lives from, a chilena.
And the most successful Mexican in the Premier League.
No, pero con la selección mexicana, what has he done? Tell me something that he has done with la selección mexicana. That would make him be one of the, jugador diferente. With selección. Forget about him being in Europe. Forget about him being with los Wolves. Con la selección. What has he done that you could say maybe 10 years from now? Yeah, remember Raúl Jiménez? The guy was...
But he's the best option that we have. Or do you see anybody better?
It's the only option that we have.
We have a lot of options. They're not good options, but we have a lot of options.
What other option do you have? I mean, just take a look at the bench.
He's not a good option, but he's an option. También teníamos al Pulido, pero pues se nos quebró.
Pulido.
Y pues otro, el Funes Mori también se lastimó. Ahí están las opciones, super.
Henry. No, you know what? Que se venga Vega. I think Vega is going to change the game. Así
que... Okay, why is he not starting? Why do you think El Tata is so stubborn to not start him after he's been the best player in the eliminatorias?
Porque es un terco. I said it. He's stubborn. He's terco. Quiere morir con la suya. It's something that I don't understand from coaches, man. If you have somebody that has saved your tu pellejo, and you leave him on the bench, it's just like, muy dumb in my opinion. Well, anyways, casi se acaba el primer tiempo. Ya we're in the extra time, and el tiempo de recompensa. But guys, don't go anywhere. We're gonna bring our good friend Ramon Chavez. He's supposed to be joining us for the second half, and he can bring us a lot more information on the U.S. team. And I wanna hear what Ramon Chavez has to say, man.
I think Mexico is starting to take a little more control of the game. I haven't seen the United States.
El producer me acaba de decir que Ramon Chavez is not joining us. Yeah, boo. I don't know. We don't have the effects producer. Ponle boo ahí.
Se ha de haber quedado dormido por el juego. Está bien
No,
malo el
parece
juego.
que se quedó atorado en el trabajo. Mira, que le aprenda aquí a nuestro amigo Edgar Bolaños. He should learn from Edgar Bolaños, man.
Que se tome un 10.
Yeah, if it's a 0-0 draw, I'll be disappointed. You know how many people are gonna be disappointed if it's a 0-0 draw. I think. Let's see if we can hear the boo from Estadio Azteca when the first half ends. Did we hear any boos?
I did not hear anything.
Well, they are gonna get the boos from a la distancia from us. ¿Qué te dije, Fernando? Listen, sometimes you just have to listen to the voice of reason, man. 0-0. 0-0 al primer tiempo. And I'm lucky that I have you here with me, you know, watching this game together, because otherwise I would have been passed out, man. I would have been sleeping already.
Okay,
Either...
si eres bueno para to predict stuff, what's the score gonna be then? You still stick with you 1-1 or
Ya te dije, 1-1.
You still gonna stick to it?
Al final del partido 1-1 va a terminar. But that's what I had in my, you know, in my prediction was like, yeah, we're gonna see a boring first half, then a 1-1 draw in the second half, and y hasta ahí yo no sé si vayan a seguir con la terquedad de dejar al Tata Martino. If they have a plan B, they should have a plan B.
They have no plan B. Their plan B is still Tata Martino. I told you, they're not going to kick him out.
Yeah. Well, shame on them. Shame on them.
This is not necessarily an update, but Canada has a red card. So that might affect the outcome of the game against Costa Rica.
Hey, it could, if the Costa Rica wins, man, it's gonna be that would bring him to 20 points. Still close.
So if Costa Rica wins and somehow for a miracle Mexico wins, Mexico can end up in first place. Somehow, depending on the other two games.
No, not in.
Well, if Mexico wins and Canada loses.
No, that would bring Mexico to 24 points.
And Canada stays in 26. And Canada has a tough calendar.
No. Canada has 25 points.
Oh, so exactly. Even they're gonna be 1 point away, right?
Yeah, but what do you mean that they're gonna be in first place if they have 25 points?
Well, if Canada wins, then Mexico had almost no opportunity to get first place. Now, if Canada loses and Mexico wins,
you mean that they still have a chance to be in first place? Not that they're gonna end up in this after this jornada.
No, not after this game.
Place. No. Okay.
So, no, I hope Costa Rica wins then.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. But anyways, déjame comerme una frutita saludable aquí because me estoy secando aquí.
¿Y por qué fruta? Super. Yo no como mis tacos.
Well, hay que ser saludables, mi Fernando. ¿Qué nos decía?
Pero no
¿Qué nos decía ¿Qué nos decía Cuauhtémoc Blanco? Come frutas y verduras, mi chavo. Well, anyways, we might do a little giveaway. What do you think, Fernando? Should we give a little $50 gift card?
Yeah.
Or what?
Yeah. I'm
All
down for
right.
that.
Well, let's see if we can hit a few more viewers. We'll consider this to give a $50 gift card. And let's remind everybody, Fernando. Let's remind everybody that they can participate in nuestra quiniela, the fantasy pick them del Trio Online. Fernando, platícale un poquito a la gente cómo puede participar.
Pues está todo en la website, right? Ahí nada más
Go to
tienes que
eltrionline.com. You know, all you have to do, go look for the, go down on our, menu bar and select the fantasy victim, create an account. It's easy. It's free, man. It's something that, that anybody can do. You just select your predictions, and you could win nice gifts, man. That El Tribunal is always bringing to you.
Have you participated there? ¿Cómo te ha ido en las quinielas?
Of course. No me ha ido muy bien, ¿verdad? Pero but it's all right. It's all right. As long as our viewers, our followers are participating and, and winning, that's all that matters, man. We want to bring people here something fun, something cool, something to do, and the best part about it, Fernando, is that it's free, gratis. La quiniela es gratis por participar, and you can end up with some nice, cool prizes.
I do like when things are free.
Eso es todo. ¿A quién no le gusta algo gratis, ¿verdad? ¿A quién no le gusta a la gorra ni quien le corra, dicen por ahí? And Fernando, remind everybody that every Thursday, what do we have every Thursday, man?
El Mexican Soccer Podcast.
Eso es todo, Fernando. El Mexican Soccer Podcast, we go live every Thursday. And, in our platforms, en YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, nos pueden encontrar en todas esas plataformas. Así que just tune in to one of those, and send us your comments. Send us your messages, your comments, because we read them live. And let me just give everybody an update. Costa Rica just scored. 1-0. They're winning.
Super.
All right. Well, Fernando, again, just remind everybody, when is el Mexican Soccer Podcast?
Todos los jueves, every Thursday, 6 p.m. Pacific time, and what's your time called?
9 p.m. Eastern.
Eastern time. There you go.
All right, let's take a little break. And then we'll be right back. if they can hear us now or not. Ese producer, póngase las pilas.
Es que no estamos diciendo nada. Nada más estamos moviendo la boca. No, sí, aquí también me están confirmando que no nos escuchan.
A ver, ¿dónde? I don't know if you guys just... It's just me, but I'm not getting any audio. I reopened the stream a few times. Edgar Bolaños, can you hear us now?
I think it's working now.
Now I can. There you go. Órale. Ese producer que se va por las chelas y no nos manda unas. What's going on, producer?
Oh,
well,
sorry.
anyways, guys.
Technical difficulties, you guys.
se le apagó el internet. Tuvo que restart his modem.
No, it's because I just had to go with the shutout, 0-0, I just had to, go
with the
theme.
Go. Well, guys, you missed a lot. We've been like cotorros aquí hablando con Fernando. We talked about, we answered your question, Edgar, about Vela. We're talking about if he would have set them back, and for sure, we would definitely take him in a heartbeat. I mean, El Tata Martino, si se queda, we know that that's not going to happen. We know that, he already said his piece. If you don't want to be, all in this team, you're going to be, you're not going to be in at all. So, we also talk about Chicharito. We said that just like Vela, he would definitely be an addition to this team. It would improve, the way the Mexico's playing. He's doing good things with LA Galaxy, and like I said I was telling Fernando that I know that this guy, half of the fans like him, half of the fans don't like him. But sometimes he's lucky. Yeah, Chicharito. He's just lucky. He's at the right spot at the right time. Sometimes he doesn't even try to score, and the ball just bounces off of him, and he goes in. Like that time with Chelsea, that hit his face, and he went in. El gol de nalga también que se aventó. Hey, come on, man. He knows how to place himself. That's the thing. Tiene los movimientos correctos, and I think that for sure those two guys should be in this team still. I mean, the World Cup is in November. Come on, guys. I mean, it's not like these guys are not, are 40 years old that they can't play in the World Cup anymore. No, it's like we're not seeing good results by la selección now. It should be. We should have the opportunity. Fernando, please talk to us, man. Te quedas callado, mi chavo. Jump in whenever you can.
I'm just thinking of if there is even a remote possibility of Tata leaving after this game, so that Chicharito and Vela could have at least an opportunity to come back. Because obviously, I do want to back. They would help the team so much. But you said it, and we know it's true. If Tata stays, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, mira, los equipos, they have lost the respect for Mexico en Estadio Azteca. They just listen, everybody comes here and plays like sometimes better than Mexico.
But I mean, they're just growing as a team. Like, if El Salvador comes to El Azteca and gives you a good game, I think you got to give some credit to El Salvador. It's more because they're getting better than because Mexico's getting worse, I think.
I don't know, man. Well, mira, se acercan, pero nada más no pasa nada. Let me send some saludos to Luis Bravo desde Las Vegas, nos dice. Saludos a Luis Bravo. Well, we want to see a little more people. I mean, can we wanted to give a gift card, a $50 gift card a la fanaticada, pero nada más a ver quién sigue por ahí. Edgar Bolaños, Luis Sánchez. A ver, entre ustedes dos, mis chavos, vamos a ver si les ponemos unas preguntitas ahí. If they still in the chat, a ver, que nos respondan.
Es que ya se le acabó.
¿Quién más anda por ahí?
Güey.
Oh, ¿verdad? Se le acabó el 10. Oh, man. Well, Fernando, what do you think, man? What have you seen so far?
I don't know. Both teams are missing a lot. I don't know if because they're kind of taking care of themselves, they're not risking much. Or maybe both teams are just not going through a good time. I don't know. I've never seen Mexico play like this, and the United States tampoco. So I want them to give us a little more, a better game. Me conformo con un 1-1 que tanto dice, super. Pero que haya por lo menos un gol.
Well, ahí está el Chucky Lozano trying, man. I mean, pero, hey, parece que se les acabó la puntería. So he's nuestro amigo Edgar Bolaños is listening to the game. Ya viste, se le acabó el 10 dijo, ¿no?
Sí.
So he's listening to the game and listening to us talking too.
Bueno, te pregunto, are you satisfied with Ochoa?
Con Ochoa, hey man, I think that
would you like to see Talavera or Acevedo now that he's there?
I mean, I think that the goal is the least of our worries. I think that anybody that you put in that goal is gonna give you, a decent job. And I think every goalkeeper that we have right now, you put them up there and do get the same. It's the problem is not the goal. That's not what we have problems with. It's the whole team in general. La defensa hace agua, right? Los delanteros nada más no la meten ni porque no haya portero. So it's more than just the goal, man. I think Ochoa does a decent job. Talk to me, Fernando. No te quedes dormido, mi chavo. No te quedes dormido.
Estoy tratando de quedarme despierto con este partido, super. I would like to see Talavera. Obviously, you're right. You're right.
Of course you would.
Yeah, I mean, not only is he solid in the back, but I feel like él puede transmitir un poco más de seguridad a todo el equipo. Something that I thought Ochoa was capable of, pero I'm just seeing the team a little nervous. They're not playing like they know how to play, because I know they know how to play.
Mira, did you see this play by Chucky Lozano? I think my 9-year-old nephew kicks the ball harder than that, man.
So,
come on.
So before it was like Chucky's really good, and now we're finally seeing Chucky not be so good. Do you think it's because of the injuries? Do you think se está contagiando de toda la negatividad de equipo? What is it? Because Chucky has not been convincing me for the past months.
I know. It's been he did have a few injuries. He did the consistency of his rhythm hasn't been there. So it's definitely not worth the money that Napoli has paid for him anymore. I know he got criticized over that they paid so much money for him and he just ended up in a petardo, man.
Well, I wouldn't say that petardo, because I feel like at the beginning estaba dando resultados.
Pero tell me something that he has done that you could say, oh yeah, this guy was a huge difference.
Maybe not a huge difference, but if he wasn't a starter, at least he had playing time during the first part of the tournament where Napoli was in first place. I think right now they're in second place, but Chucky was part of that team. Chucky had consistent minutes, and the injuries is what ended up kind of taking him away from the team. And I don't know if it has something to do with it, but now Napoli's not in first place. I don't know if Chucky not playing as much had anything to do with that.
Well, you know, it's hard. I mean, he's a good player, but I think they overpaid for him. I don't know. I don't think he has been worth what they actually paid.
I don't know how much they paid for him, but at some point,
Wasn't it 40 million?
And what was the team before? Is that the first team he went to after he left?
No, he went from ¿cómo se llama? A ver, producer, ahí ponlo en la pantalla, por favor.
A ver, vamos a investigar.
Vamos a ver qué dice nuestro amigo Ed Bolaños. Dice, as an LAFC fan, I don't like Ochoa. That CONCACAF Champions League match hurt me. Red on that tuesta.
What?
I felt like that's why the loss versus Tigres. Nuestro amigo Edgar Bolaños. Y mira, él aquí nos dice que se fue del PSV, se me andaba olvidando, tiene toda la razón. ¿No te acuerdas que estaba ahí con Eric Gutiérrez ahí?
Right.
Yeah, so, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure, like I said, I just think that he's overrated now. He hasn't shown.
I guess.
I mean,
it seems like everybody that goes to Europe becomes overrated at some point.
Right? I mean, come on.
Is that a problem that the Mexicans have? Like, because I haven't seen anybody that were completely satisfied with that ended up in Europe. Except maybe Chicharito, but that's because you're totally in love with him.
Hey, he gave you the best numbers though. In the recent history.
Was he part of that team that won the Champions League? The Real Madrid?
No. We're eliminated, I think, in semifinal.
I think a lot. I love the Premier League. It's a really good league, and I think if more players from Mexico went to the Premier League, it'd be another story, man. But, you know,
never mind that. If they go to Europe, that's.
Well, I mean, like you said, it depends what team you end up in. If you end up in like, you know, in Greece, like Toledo, then you're not gonna get much.
Consistency, man, rhythm. Of course, you get a lot. You know, if you're a consistent player, you know.
Well, see, that's the thing. Jimenez is consistent in the Wolves. And yet again, we're not satisfied with them.
Because they're different players. I don't know what happens. It's almost like they change the chip when they come to la selección. So.
No te preocupes, super ahorita cae.
So, Fernando, we're still going to give a gift card and we're waiting for a ver si más bandas se une aquí con nosotros que participar, that they want to participate in this gift card giveaway. And you know, maybe we'll throw in like a little trivia there, we'll think of a question to ask. So let's see, vamos a ponérselas difícil porque nuestro amigo aquí Edgar Bolaño se la sabe de todas, así que let's think of a good question to ask. Si está por ahí Luis Bravo, si está por ahí, ¿quién más andaba por ahí en el live? Think of something, guys. Por ahí, roughly.
Parece que tampoco tu predicción aquí de 1-1, super.
Well, todavía no se acaba el partido.
They still have time. Ya viste, hasta el productor te tuvo que venir a decir, tranquilo, Fernando, todavía no se acaba.
Go get another
Pues
drink.
así se siente. No, yo tengo confianza.
Yes.
Todavía tengo confianza de que van a ser 3-1. Don't you worry, super. Ahorita caen 3 del
man.
México en los próximos 10 minutos.
All right. Fernando, vamos a ver let's think of a question to ask la fanaticada. Y maybe le preguntamos de qué color eran los calzoncillos del último jugador que metió gol en la selección mexicana.
Entonces, de saber, ¿verdad?
Oh, man. I watch the Premier League a lot. ¿Ya viste Edgar Bolaño? Dice que he watches the Premier League a lot, man. And you know, before the injury, he was amazing. Yeah, Chucky, no? I think he's still talking about Chucky. Yeah, he was. And I don't know. It's just...
What injury, though? Was it the first one, the second one, the third one? I think all three of them ended up...
all of them.
I mean, the first one was
injuries.
Pretty bad. The one in Gold Cup.
Yeah.
And I think that's what ended up making him lose game.
Oh, man.
I'm hoping que recuperen ritmo para el Mundial.
Yeah. If they make it, yes.
Tú tu negatividad, super. Espérate.
Ay, Fernando, tú y tus, ¿cómo se dice? Te emocionas aquí. Oh. ¿Echaron a Raúl o qué? Estamos aquí en I'm on a delay. Fernando, tú que estás más adelantado.
Estamos en minuto 69, que va a empezar.
All right. Aquí nos está diciendo...
ahorita va a haber una jugada polémica con nuestro buen Raúl. Pon atención, super.
Es lo que te estoy diciendo. I'm telling you. ¿Se nos va Raúl o qué?
No, mira, vamos a ver aquí. Híjoles, yo por ahí vi un penal. Por fin sucede algo interesante. A ver, dime tú cuando te llegue por allá, super.
Man, vamos a ver.
Es por más penal la que pasó enero contra... ¿Quién fue? ¿Contra Costa Rica? Y no lo marcaron, super. ¿Ya ves?
Yeah.
No, por eso
Yeah.
los árbitros también nos juegan mal.
Nos está diciendo aquí que red por the underwear. Yo dije que le habían dado roja, ya me había asustado aquí el amigo Bolaños.
Pues tal vez ya los usa rojos cuando juega fútbol.
No, you know how I asked, ¿de qué color eran los pinches,
Ya, sí me acuerdo de tus preguntas, super.
No.
Bueno, a ver, entonces cuéntame, ¿era penal?
Nah.
Come on, super.
Párate, mi chavo, que se pare, que siga jugando.
Lo trastabilló. What do you need to be a PK?
Hey, you know. Don't ask them. They have VAR too, and they can check it. I mean, it's like.
Okay, I think I'm starting to be convinced that this game is meant to be 0-0. I don't think they want to score.
How do you think that? I mean, la afición va a reaccionar a un 0-0, man.
A ver, ¿ya te llegó la jugada de Estados Unidos? Pues esta ahorita, la última, la más
todas,
obvia.
Talk to me.
No,
Talk to me.
I'm waiting para que la veas tú y que me digas a ver si ¿Quién falla ese tipo de goles?
Ay, 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 ya viste, la suerte está al lado de México.
¿Ya la viste?
Of course.
You tell me. That seems
Reina,
sketchy, super.
Reina almost had that one.
Yeah, look at that.
It
Wow.
wasn't Reina, it was the other
That
guy.
was-
Reina crossed it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
He totally missed the goal.
That was the size of an Azteca, esa pinche jugadota, ¿eh?
Y digo, hasta yo las meto.
Con los ojos cerrados.
Con los ojos cerrados y con un pie amarrado.
Oh, man. All right. Vamos a hacer una pregunta. ¿Cuál es el nombre del productor de Last Puro Pinche Watch Party?
Can I answer? Can I answer?
Oh, man. No.
Oye, a
Producer,
ver, ¿por qué no?
tranquilo, producer. Calm down.
¿Qué color eran los calzones del productor?
Oh, man.
Se me hace que van a quedar 0-0, super. Ya no veo 2 goles, no creo.
A ver qué pasa, ¿eh? A ver qué pasa. Acuérdate que even the last minute has 60 seconds, man, and a lot of things can happen in 60 seconds.
Si no pasó en 74 minutos, super. Oye, have there been any subs?
Well, I've seen on only subs in the US side.
So what is Tata doing? See,
Está esperando que llegue Chicharito. El avión was delayed.
Yes. All right, we're gonna give this question. ¿Cuáles son los nombres de los hijos del Chicharito?
A los leones, super. A los
Y que
leones.
no me vayan a decir que ninguno de los dos es sus hijos, ¿eh? que luego se enoja el Chicharito.
ya va a entrar Vega, super. ¿Nos va a salvar?
Pues como siempre,
All right, so
como siempre
this is
Chivas.
the question. This is the official question. All right, the last goal que anotó Vega con la selección mexicana. ¿Y en qué minuto? What do you guys think?
Pues,
Esa la pueden buscar en Google en 2 segundos, super. No.
Come on, producer.
Dale a challenging one, super. You have all this knowledge de fútbol. ¿Dónde está?
Ay. All right, well. Vamos a ver. We'll think of something good. Producer, but you're gonna have to get everything squared away, right? Because we'll ask the question. We got what? We got 15 minutes now?
15, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
So ask it with 3 minutes left.
All right, with 3 minutes left, we're gonna give you guys the question. ¿Y tienen qué? ¿Un minuto para responder o qué, mi producer? Talk to me.
Hasta que you guys sign off.
All right, so we'll give him 3 minutes to respond. All right.
¿Qué tanto dicen ustedes?
Ya no le den al super, ya no le den. No.
All right, sounds good.
Se me hace que
you
no
know,
es agua la que está en tu botella.
You know what? The question is gonna be, what brand of beer was the one that I was drinking last time we had a Puro Pinche watch party?
Hey, si quieres un sponsor super, nomás di, ya ni actúes.
Solo para conocedores.
This segment is brought to you by. Nah, just kidding. Ni digo la compañía porque si no, ahí estamos.
Le mandamos un bill, no te preocupes.
Reina ya me lo se llevaba toda la selección, solito.
Why was Reina out for the longest time? Do you know, Super?
No, I don't. Oh. No sé, pero. Oye, este chavo es el que somebody approached him to ask him for autographs, right? And he's the only one that stopped, I think, to give autographs.
Reina?
Yeah, when they arrived to Mexico City.
Who was asking for autographs?
Hey, dude, I don't know. The
Pues, ¿quién no anda preguntando when they see a player, bro?
I wouldn't ask the USA players.
Remember that they play in Europe.
You're telling me if you see Christian Pulisic on the street, you won't ask for an autograph?
Yeah, on the street I would, but not right before they're gonna play Mexico. Si me lo encuentro en las calles de Inglaterra, claro. Ya ves que allá me la paso. Allá voy seguido.
He had an injury, nos dice aquí el amigo de Edgar Bolaños.
Mira, ¿hasta qué horas mete al Guti? Y al Vega. Tuvieron que pasar 80 minutos casi para meternos.
Pues nomás ocupa 60 segundos para meter gol. No manches.
That's your savior, that your so-called savior, mi Fernando.
Pero ¿por qué no ponernos desde el principio? Que nuestros salvadores sean desde el principio, a ver.
Ay. Chucky. All right. I mean,
¿Todavía te aferras a tu 1-1?
a ver.
All right, I have a question for you guys. If Tata's gone, what available coach is the best fit right now? Available coach.
Available coach.
Y no digan que quieren al Piojo because he's taken, bro.
Available coach. You know he has that clause though that allows him to leave for la selección mexicana at any given time.
Okay, well let's say he doesn't have that clause. Who's the best available coach right now?
Oof, me la pones.
Cause like you guys
Everybody's
gonna
say Bielsa.
Like you guys were talking about earlier, like it is the first time he sounds so urgent and like he wants to win. So
Hugo Sánchez.
El que llevó al conejo, no manches. He's gonna bring him out of retirement. Like, vete de Cruz Azul, vente para acá.
Right? No way.
In that squad, I don't know if you guys saw the game against Italia en las Confederaciones, pero jugaron a todos los México contra Italia when Aguirre took over before the World Cup. Y hasta Rafa Márquez dijo, I felt like I haven't played like this since Barca days. Y después llegan a la Copa del Mundo y trae a los viejos. Like, no manches. Disappointment, bro. Disappointment.
So you guys really like Vasco, huh?
Well, listen, he just got signed again by Mallorca, no?
Is he gonna do some sketchy stuff?
I don't know, is he?
¿Qué no lo acusaron cuando estuvo por allá? ¿Con quién estuvo? Se metió en algunos problemas legales.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, I mean,
okay, let's talk about this because apparently you like Vasco a lot, but I feel like his career has not been that great.
He's been the most successful Mexican coach. I mean, the only one that has like actually, que ha dirigido a cuántos equipos. I mean, not even Hugo Sánchez that
Wait, but successful in what way?
Well, that, like I said, he's the coach that has,
Just because he's coached more teams?
yeah, and it's
But what
not
has
like
he done with those teams?
salvarlos del descenso.
I mean, if that's what you call successful.
Mira, aquí nos dice nuestro buen amigo Edgar Bolaños. Would you take Antonio Mohamed? Hey, that's a good pick. You know what? That I would definitely take Mohamed.
That is a great option, yeah. I like that option.
Yes. But is he available?
I don't know where he's at right now. He's in Brazil, right?
I thought he made he just made ese gremio campeón de Brasil. No, Palmeiras, ¿no? ¿A quién está entrenando ahorita? But I think I would take him if he was available. I don't know if he is. Traemos al Ojitos Mesa. ¿Por qué no?
Mira, a mí me gusta el Pep Guardiola.
Hey, Pep Guardiola did say that he wants to coach a national team.
Ahí está. We're a national team.
Saludos a Jory Lamb.
Super, you got 4 minutes to come up with a question.
All right, 4 minutes. Vamos a ver. Fernando, ¿qué les preguntamos aquí a la banda para que se puedan ganar una tarjetita de regalo, a gift card? What do you think, Fernando? Come on.
I don't know.
What about who scored the last goal for Mexico in the World Cup?
There you go. There you go, guys. You got 3 minutes. Answer that. That's a good question. Oh, Atlético Mineiro nos dice de nuestro amigo Edgar Bolaños. But it was, someone else. But there you go.
No, we're over here talking as if Tata was leaving. He's not leaving. He's staying. I'm telling you. There's nothing that's gonna make him leave. Nothing's gonna make him leave.
We'll see about that, man.
Well, if you tell me if it's a for sure that he'll leave if Mexico loses, then I hope Mexico loses. You know, I'll sacrifice one game for Tata to leave.
Well, anyways, so if we're gonna stick with the question, or you want to make give another question, mi producer?
I think that's a good question.
That's a good question. All right, well, we can ask that. All right, so we'll give them, 3 minutes, me.
Okay, I'll give you another option. What was the total of goals scored by Mexico in the 2018 World Cup? Which one do you like better?
There you go. I like that one. So total goals of Mexico in that, what is it, what year?
Russia, bro. When was Russia World Cup?
Russia World Cup. There you go. Total goals. I thought you said the 1998 World Cup.
How does Russia sound like 1998, bro?
2018, you said.
Oh, okay.
World Cup. So, the total goals that Mexico scored in the World Cup in 2018 in Russia. So I'll let you guys decide what question it is. I gave you 2 decent questions. That's the one. That's the one. So, come on, guys. You guys, 3 minutes. Answer the question.
Answer it in the comments anywhere.
3 goals. We got an answer. Anybody else? Come on, join for your opportunity to win a gift card. Así que the total amount of goals that Mexico scored in the last World Cup. Se las estás regalando facilita, mi producer, but hey.
Well, I gave you a harder one. You went with the easy one.
El Chucky nada más no anda fino hoy, super.
Ya viste mi producer, les diste mucho tiempo, mis chavos. Ya se metieron al Google, ya.
No, but yo te dije say in the last 3 minutes. You said it with the last 6 minutes. Pues, ¿qué más quieres, super? I'm trying to help you.
Well, yo creo que nuestro amigo Edgar Bolaños ha estado súper interactivo con nosotros, entonces que.
¿Quién la contestó? Who answered the question?
Edgar Bolaños. I didn't see anybody on Facebook answering. Do you see anybody else in any other platforms?
So what was the answer?
3 goals.
Can he tell us who?
And then he gave us the results, man. This guy knows what he's doing, man. He's been he's on top of his game with all this all his information. 1-0 Germany, 2-1 South Korea.
Yep, and the people who scored those 3 goals: Chucky, Carlos Vela, and Chicharito. Chicharito scored the last goal for Mexico in a World Cup.
So just like that, So entonces qué? ¿Tú qué dices? ¿Tenemos un ganador, or do we have anybody else answering?
No, we got a winner. He answered first. Just make sure that we get his information later, and we can send that out to him. Just have him reach out to us on Instagram.
I mean, yeah, if you follow us on Instagram already, if you you're subscribed to our channel in YouTube, just reach out to us and send us a DM with your information. Así que just like that,
Este árbitro la tiene en contra de nosotros, super, te estoy diciendo.
Ya estás llorando por el árbitro, mi chavo. Wow.
Es que es el mismo que siempre afecta a los partidos.
Ay. These guys, they're just, mira, they're beyond help over here. Estos.
Mira, un jalón, 2 jalones. How is that not a PK? Ya se comió 2 penales, super. ¿O no crees que haya sido penal?
Ay. Ahí está el VAR. Come on. Where is the VAR? I mean.
El VAR no importa. No, están igual de mensos que el árbitro. El importante aquí es el árbitro, que debe de tener las agallas para marcar un penal.
Es que exageró mi buen amigo Vega.
Pero nada más porque exageró, ya no lo marcas como penal, cuando sí lo venía jalando.
Es parte del juego, mi chavo. What are you gonna do?
No, pues de hacer nada, no, yo no puedo hacer nada. Nada más te estoy contando que la CONCACAF tiene árbitros que lo sacan, yo creo que de la liga del domingo.
The problem is that you say that la CONCACAF, pero es en todos lados. Everybody has like a, criticism towards the referees, and I get it. It's like, sometimes they make mistakes, but it's at the end of the day, they're human. So.
Bueno, they're human, pero tienen sus computadoras arriba.
Ahí es otra cosa, ¿verdad?
Este partido ya está.
All right, vamos a ver vamos a ver the feud between LA Galaxy and en la selección mexicana account. Dice que sigue that feud, you know, they're saying, we're just saying how much more fun this game would be if Chicharito was playing. There you go. And the burn que debe de sentir este chavo que tiene todos los comentarios ahí de la selección mexicana. Hey, he hasn't replied though to any of the LA Galaxy's comments. I have not seen any replies.
Do you think that there's a chance that the LA Galaxy is making things worse?
Making things worse as to what? No, they just stating the obvious.
Well, yeah, but then le echan más leña al fuego. Maybe now they're more annoyed at Chicharito.
Hey, well, they son los primeros que empezaron a hacer su, you know, their ahora sí que su juego de palabras, ¿verdad? Because, you know, how could you start sending messages, put messages on social media when, you know, you're not gonna like mention like jugadores de trayectoria, man. But anyways, we know that there's more to it than just you know, than just that Tata Martino doesn't want to come. There's a lot more to this story, man. More people involved. I'm pretty sure that there's players, there's personnel that, you know.
Are you ready to hear the boos, Super? Do you think they're gonna boo the players?
I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
So would you consider this to be Tata's last game? Or did they have to lose for that?
No sé si tengan los pantalones para hacerlo. I don't know if they have it. I don't know if they have what it takes. You know, he should have been going a long time ago. But it's just like I said, it's very disappointing.
So
it's very disappointing.
So Mexico stops the beating streak by USA, but USA is still unbeaten by Mexico in the last 4 games. Hey, cup half full.
Oh,
cup half full.
Right? Yes.
We stopped the losing streak. We still have not beat them in 4
Slowly
games.
but surely, Super.
Oh, man. Ya viste el producer con sus burns, man. Burns.
Hey, no. I'm looking at the cup half full, bro. I'm looking at the cup half full.
No, that seemed pretty empty to me.
There it is.
What do you mean? we stopped.
They're still undefeated by Mexico.
We stopped the losing streak.
Well, I think, you know, I'm ready to go to sleep. You know, it's almost midnight over here, 4 minutes to midnight. I'm surprised I didn't fall asleep.
Let's say Canada is probably gonna lose the undefeated streak.
Oh yeah, they were 5 in a row, or was it even more than that?
Well, they won 7. They had tied 4, and then they had lost none. So now they're losing against Costa Rica.
So yeah, they lost their streak then. Is it over yet? No, right?
Game's
not over
yet. Almost.
Not over yet. So, guys, I mean, is there anything else that we can say about this game? I mean, Fernando, do you please say something before we leave, because you know, I'm ready to just go and drink a beer. I quit before the game started because I know I wasn't gonna be celebrating much. but I think I'm going back to it. So come on, man, talk to me.
I just wanna end this whole thing with 2 words. Fuera Tata.
Eso es todo. Hashtag fuera Tata. Well, thank you a nuestro amigo Edgar Bolaños. Send us a DM again in Instagram with your information. Congratulations on winning the gift card that El Tri Online had for you for this Puro Pinche Watch Party. Thank you to the producer. Producer, por favor, deleítanos con unas palabras. Thank a la fanaticada aquí.
You guys were definitely more entertaining than the game, so round of applause.
There you go. You hear from the producer. I'm happy with that. I'll stay on that note.
And Ramon owes us a 12 for not coming.
Yes, Ramon owes us a 12-pack. Is that what you said?
We'll make it a 24. Ya que ya estuvo.
Pechuga Mesa. Estuvo bueno el partido. Hey, good for you, man. What are you drinking? Can you share some of that? Well, guys, thank you very much for joining us today. Thank you, everybody, in the chat that participated. Thank you to everybody that stopped by, throughout this live. Guys, it's always a pleasure, spending like a game with you guys. And again, let's remind everybody to join us every Thursday for El Mexican Soccer Podcast, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific. Así que, it was a pleasure. I mean, we just nos vamos con un mal sabor de boca con estas roscas. But hey, we're used to it by now. Fernando, stop crying, please.
Ya no me quedan lágrimas, ya me las acabé desde enero.
All right, guys. Well, it's been a pleasure. Y nos vamos.